Fours, today we're going to talk about 3D objects. So these are objects you should be familiar with from last year, and so it's rectangular prisms and spheres. All right, but I'm going to jump down to this section here, which talks about if an object has a flat or a curved surface. So some objects have both flat and curved surfaces, like a cylinder or a cone, and by that I can show you here. This is the flat surface, and there's another flat surface. So there's two flat surfaces, and here is the curved surface. So this is a flat and curved surface object. Okay, but if I look here, this object has got only flat surfaces. That could be like a pyramid or a square. There's absolutely no curves or, there's just flat sides to these objects. And then we've got a sphere, which is an only curved object. So you can see there's absolutely no flat sides to this. So that is what makes it only curved. So if I go across here and I show you the activity that we're going to do, it says match the drawing to the correct 3D object, copy and complete the table. So object A is, you can see, is a rectangular prism. That's not a cube because all the sides aren't exact. Okay, so there it is, a rectangular prism, and they wrote rectangular prism, and then it says you need to write whether it's got flat or curved surfaces or both, and that's got only flat surfaces. B, you would not write candle, you would write cylinder because it's the shape of a cylinder. So you'd write cylinder, and you would write if it's got flat and curved surfaces, only curved or only flat. Okay, so I'm going to leave that for you to do. And then we've got this activity here, which says look at the 3D object. So you're going to name the object an A. So you've got a cube there. And then you need to say the number of faces and the shape of the faces. So I'm going to give you an example here. And I've got a cube and I put press stick on it because we're going to quickly number it. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So you can see my cube has got 6 faces. So I would say number of faces would be 6 in total. Okay, and the shape of the faces, this face is a square. Okay, so you'll do the same thing for a rectangular prism and for pyramid, and you can find a pyramid or build a pyramid at home, and then you look at your pyramid and you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you see how many flat faces it's got, and you see what shape these faces are. All right, so with this one, there's actually 2 shapes. So it's a bit of a tricky one for C. And then you could have a shape like this, which is a sphere, which has absolutely no faces. So you would say 0 faces, even though that's not one of these questions. I'm just saying that this got no faces, but the shape is still formed from a circle. Okay. Anyway, and then I also just did this one for you to show you, because even though it's not one of these examples, I want you to still know that a cylinder, it's got 2 faces. And and the shape of these faces are circular. Okay, so find any of these kind of items at home, cut pieces of paper, stick them on them to help you count the number of sides, and good luck.